on the siren. Caddy has gone whack. Richmond up by 6 at the half. What a goal. What's going on, Godzilla Nation? This is our Godzilla. We are back with some more AFL Evolution Fantasy Series. Thank you for joining me, as always. Absolute heartbreak in the last episode. If you didn't see it, link in the description down below for that playlist. Tom Stewart is still out for 6 weeks. He's already served 1 week. He was out for 7. As you can see here, we lost our first game. A kick after the siren by Matthew Kreuzer from Geelong put them in front by 4 points. I still argue it was a head-high tackle, but the umpire paid it throwing the ball. It was a bit upsetting. We dropped the ball. Our first loss for the season, for the series. But we're looking to bounce back this week against Port Adelaide, who are sitting in top 4. I think they're in 4th position right now. Marcus Bontempelli is the captain. Okay. We got ourselves a ball game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. We need to bounce back big time. I was thinking, and I did say I was contemplating putting it up to legendary difficulty, but after what we saw last week, I think that proved that your boy Godzilla still might not be as good as he might think he is, and the very hard difficulty came back and it bit us a little bit. Bit us in the butt pretty hard. But I'm hoping the Richmond boys this week have learnt their lesson and we bounce back. I've still been thoroughly enjoying playing this. I have so many ideas to implement once AFL Evolution 2 decides to drop. Just hurry up and come out, please. We're going to be doing coach career modes. We're going to be doing a my player career mode. We're going to be doing plenty of more draft series, not just by myself, but I'm looking at getting some friends involved and doing like a big series together. It's going to be great. It's going to be magical. Having a look at the Port Adelaide team, they've got some decent names in there. Lockie Whitfield, Bontempelli, Gresham, Travis Boak. Boak manages to stay at Port Adelaide and doesn't get the captain's gig. Okay. That looks like Jesse Hogan. Packed out MCG by the looks of it. But ladies and gentlemen, here come your beloved Richmond Tigers. Getting the job done. And might I say, as a Richmond fan, when it comes to real life, boy, it was impressive to see some of those young kids get up against St Kilda last weekend. Mabior Chol, Sydney Stack. The future is bright at Richmond, seriously. As a Richmond fan, I was very excited to see the young kids get up. Dustin Martin, bald-headed flog, Marcus Bontempelli. Bontempelli with the call. They're kicking to the right of screen. That's going to mean nothing to us. Jaeger O'Meara getting stuck into them early. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ball's bounced up. Max Gawn wins the contest. It comes straight down. Dustin Martin's there. Gets past him. Tackle. Port Adelaide kick it out to the wing. Taken by Jaeger O'Meara. He looks in the Josh Caddy direction. He pokes it a little bit shorter than that, though. Port Adelaide work it out by hand. Travis Boak has it on the wing. Moves it up to half forward. He has found Matt Rosa. Goes laterally. Hip and shoulder there. Out of bounds. Good body work by Angus Brayshaw, having to throw him back on the halfback flank in the absence of Tom Stewart. Bontempelli sends it to the top. He's going to go off the deck, Port Adelaide. Lincoln McCarthy opens up the score for the afternoon. And Port Adelaide take an early lead. 6 points their way. Doherty gets it off by hand. Port Adelaide with plenty of numbers around the ball. No prior opportunity. That's going to be a ball up. Gawn wins that. Dustin Martin's there. Gets it off as he's tackled. Port Adelaide with the numbers. Handball backwards. Tackle. No prior. Ball up again. Gawn goes backwards with the tap. Dustin Martin's got it. Goes to Gawn. Gets it back. Gets it off to Caddy. Kick off the deck by Port Adelaide. Gawn gets tackled again. Port Adelaide inside 50. Dom Tyson, uncontested, will line up for Port Adelaide second. And just like that, Port Adelaide skip out to a 2-goal lead. 2 goals 12, Richmond yet to score. Big fist down by Gawn, throwing the ball against Caddy. Chipping ball up forward, Jordan Murdoch has it. Moves it to Lincoln McCarthy. He goes inside 50 and he pops it up for Eddie Betts. Eddie goes back and he kicks Port Adelaide's third. Richmond in trouble early. 3 goals straight, 18, plays no score. Josh Caddy gets it off. Good tackle there by Gawn, no prior opportunity. It's going to be a ball up. Richmond need to find something here. Dusty gets the handball off in the Caddy direction. Caddy picks it up. Handball to Curnow. Curnow pokes it forward. It's going to be a behind. Richmond open up their score, but not the score they're looking for. Christian Petrarca turns it around. He's not that far out. He's going to poke it up. Doesn't even make the distance. Hits the top of the square. Easily taken by Nathan Brown. Goes out long to half back. Taken by Jade Gresham. Bugs got it. Moves it to the wing. He's found Matt Kreuzer. Kreuzer goes laterally. He's found Bruce. Boak's made a lead. He's got it. He's poked it to the top of 50. He's found Jordan Murdoch. Murdoch pokes it to the top of the 50 again. Off hands. Gawn gets it off to Menegola. Menegola goes long in the Heaney direction. It's going to beat them to the boundary line. Good clearing ball there by Menegola. Just shy of Richmond's forward 50. Port Adelaide win the tap. Richmond with the numbers. That's going to be another throw in. Not the start Richmond wanted. Gawn in the ruck. He's got a couple out. Dustin Martin's one of them. Caddy gets the handball off to Petrarca. Petrarca gets it to Curnow off the deck. Curnow! That's better from Richmond. 1 goal, 1-7. 3 goals straight, 18. Port Adelaide by 11 points. Richmond with the ball. Get the handball off to Gawn. He goes backwards with it. Dusty gets it off. It gets turned over. Dusty's got it back. He goes to Caddy. Caddy to Dusty. Dusty sets it up. And it is taken by Nathan Brown. That should be a point. He's taken it through the points there. You can't do that, umpire. That's something I hope they rectify if we ever get AFL Evolution 2. But Port Adelaide go into the first quarter break. 11 points up. Richmond have a lot of work to do. Dustin Martin leading the way with 5. The same with Matt Kreuzer. Big captain's quarter, but we're going to need something even bigger to get back on our terms here. Bontempelli has injured Dustin Martin in a tackle. Dusty's running off the ground as we speak. Travis Boak takes it uncontested. He pops it up. Off hands. Plenty of Richmond numbers. They need to work it out here, and they have. Long ball for Curnow. No, off hands. Josh Caddy gets the handball off. Come on, boys. There's plenty of you there. Oh, that's too high against DeGoey. Free kick to Port Adelaide. They move it out to half back. Taken by Josh Smith. Moved out to the wing. Matt Rose's got it. He moves it out off hands. Gets the handball back into play. Richmond now have the ball. No prior. Ball up. Centre wing. Gawn loses the tap. Plenty of Port Adelaide numbers around the ball. Richmond now starting to make the numbers up around the pack. Handball out. So many Port Adelaide numbers here. Good hip and shoulder there to stop the flow. Jake Lloyd, he's looking to get it before it gets to the boundary line, and it beats him to the boundary line. Probably a safe play there. Throw in inside Port Adelaide's forward 50. Gawn taps it down. Port Adelaide snap on goal. It is a behind. Travis Boak. Oscar McDonald brings it in. Looks to go long. Kicks it up to the wing. Big kick. Good hip and shoulder there. Good tackle. The numbers are with Richmond. Inside 50. Curnow with the hip and shoulder. Taken by Nathan Brown. Menegola chops it off. He might look to take it back inside 50 here. He does in the Curnow direction. Off hands. Caddy's there. Tackle. That should be holding the ball, and it is. Harris Andrews bit off more than he could chew. Caddy lines up for goal number 1. And he has made sure of it. Richmond stem back that deficit. 2-1-13, plays 3-1-19. Port Adelaide now by 6 points. Port Adelaide work the ball out, get it to half forward. He has found Eddie Betts. Eddie Betts poking ball, goes lateral, finds Josh Bruce. Goes back to Eddie. Eddie will line up for a shot on goal. He pops it up to the goal square. Off hands. Plenty of Richmond numbers. Gets the handball out to Max Gawn. Gawn goes long with the Tory. Josh Caddy's got it. He's going to have a shot, Josh Caddy. Pops it up to the goal square for Curnow. Bounces over the top and it's a goal. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to a tied ball game. 3-1 apiece. Gawn wins the tap. Too high against Clayton Oliver. Port free kick. They move it out to the wing. Lincoln McCarthy's got it. Pokes it just inside forward 50. Off hands again. That's going to be high against Matt Rosa. Tom Mitchell goes long in the direction of Curnow. It is taken out the back by Darcy Parish. And he just bombs it long. Travis Boak takes a good contested pack mark. Pops it just inside 50. Off hands again. Plenty of numbers for both teams around the ball. Tapped on by Richmond. That's going to be in the back. Caddy just pops it up for Curnow. Curnow hip and shoulders is going to be a charging free kick and a 50-metre penalty. Jack Graham's taken it. He's going to pop it up to the top of the goal square. Curnow, no. Darcy Parish again. I don't understand how the ball keeps phasing through the players, but Caddy's taken it on the siren. Caddy has gone whack. Richmond up by 6 at the half. What a goal. Holy shit. Josh Caddy. Stemming the flow brings Richmond up by a single kick. Caddy out to 6 touches. Rosa leading the way with 9. That was a huge quarter from Richmond. Good to see Dustin Martin back out. Gawn wins the contest. Port Adelaide inside 50. Eddie Betts again. Well within striking range, Eddie, and he's kicked it. And he's back to a tied ball game. The arm wrestle continues. Gawn wins another tap. Gets it out to Dustin Martin. Dustin Martin tries to get it to Caddy. Free kick against. The ball's moved out to Travis Boak. He's had plenty of it so far. He moves it into the centre. He has found Marcus Bontempelli. Goes out laterally. Off hands. Plenty of Richmond numbers, but Port Adelaide now have control. Good tackle there by Richmond. Should have been holding the ball, but it's not going to be paid. No prior opportunity. Inside 50 for Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide win the tap. Plenty of Richmond numbers around. Dusty, good handball there. They've found space, Richmond. Dusty just handballs it to himself. Dusty doing Dusty things. No prior. Good work there for Richmond to work it out of defence, though. Plenty of numbers around this ball. Dusty kicks it off the deck, moves it forward. Caddy's got it. Handballs it straight to Port Adelaide. That's going to be a free kick to Caddy. He stuffs up the kick. There's plenty of numbers around this ball. Oh, good evasive manoeuvre there, Port Adelaide. Zach Jones gets it out. He's turned it over to Menegola, who's played on, and he's been done for holding the ball. Josh Smith has it. Moves it to the wing. Good hip and shoulder there. Taken by James Sicily. He'll look to bring it inbound. Taken by Smith. Back of the pack. Why not? Good body work by O'Meara. Gets it back inside 50. Luke Bruce. He's taken it. He's well within range. Pops it up to the top of the square. Off hands. Controlled by Port Adelaide. Zach Jones moves it out. Good body work there by Caddy. Get there, Sicily. Port Adelaide with the odd number out. Finds Matt Kreuzer. Matt Kreuzer poking ball to Travis Boak. He's going to go sideways. Free kick against Sam Menegola for a push in the back. Top of the 50. Off hands. Pack forms. Good hip. Oh, that's good. Good work by Richmond. Poking ball to Caddy. Caddy is looking for Curnow to move. He pops it out for Curnow. Off hands. Good tackle. Another good tackle. No prior opportunity. Ball up. Gawn taps it down. Dustin Martin's near it. He gets tackled without the ball. No free kick paid. Tapped on by Port. Richmond with the numbers. Handball out to no one. Good hip and shoulder again by Jaeger O'Meara. Only this time I feel he's going to get caught as soon as he gets it. Gets the handball off. So does DeGoey, who has been injured in the process. Kick off the deck by Richmond. Caddy's got it. He goes to Luke Bruce. Luke Bruce sets it up for Petrarca. Go off the deck, Petrarca. He has, and he's kicked it. Richmond back in front. Gorn with the tap down. Richmond go in yet again. The single goal separating both teams. Not one player hasn't put everything on the line. 17 effective disposals. When the last time you've seen me get a stat like that? Dusty and Caddy have both had 10. Matt Kreuzer with 12. Boak with 10, respectively, for Port Adelaide. Big final term ahead. Ball up. Gawn wins it down. Good tackle by Caddy. No prior. It's going to be another ball up. Another win by Gawn. Manages to get the handball out. Good tackle by Gawn again. Port Adelaide with the numbers. Good tackle again by Richmond. Not rewarded. Port Adelaide chipping ball off hands. They've got it inside 50. He's found an odd man out. Dom Tyson will look to bring it back to a tied ball game. And he has nailed it. Just when Richmond gets ahead. I want to have a look at something here. Because Jack Graham is still in the middle and Dustin Martin hasn't come back on. I'm putting Dusty back on the ground. I can't do it just yet. We have to wait for the ball up. But we've got to get Dusty back out there. I don't know why Dusty's still on the bench because he's not injured. Gawn wins it down. Caddy gets it out to Graham. Graham pokes it. It's going to be taken by Brown. Now, with him marking the ball, we can get the opportunity to quickly do a little cheeky sub. Get Graham off. Get Dusty on. It's going to be uncontested because obviously Jack Graham's coming off the ground. Moves it out long. Good hip and shoulder there by Sicily. It's going to beat him to the boundary line. Dusty's back on. That's what we want. We need a big quarter from the captain. And he's got it. Good handball there. He's going to get it back, Dusty. Goes inside 50. Off hands, but there's plenty of numbers. Port Adelaide shrugs the tackle. Taken by Travis Boak. Again, phasing through the player because, you know, this game's realistic, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happens in real life. Good handball out. Gawn goes long. Petrarca's there. Diving mark by Christian Salem. Out to half forward. Taken by Jade Gresham. Moves it out to the wing. Good hip and shoulder there by Bray Shaw, but Bruce has it. That's a touch ball. Oh, I thought it was touch, but it's out on the full. Very contentious call, but I'll take it. That should have been holding the ball. Eddie Betts sets it up. Darcy Moore has taken a mark, however. He's going to line up to put Port Adelaide in front. He's put it to the top of the square. Good fist in by Doherty. Great defensive work by Doherty. Max Gawn takes an uncontested grab. He's going to go the Tory. Deep inside 50. Plenty of Richmond numbers around the ball. Bruce handballs it to himself. Luke Bruce. Bruce. Richmond back in front. Gawn losing the tap. Plenty of Richmond around the ball here. Gets it to Dusty. Dusty from 50! Dustin Martin! That's what we brought him back on for. Richmond now asserting some dominance. 11 points up. Port Adelaide working out to the wing. Lockie Whitfield. I think that's his first touch for the game, surprisingly. Good fist in there by Sicily. Sicily gets it back. Chips it up in the direction of Petrarca. He's got the handball off Petrarca. He's been tapped it back. Oh, that was going to be a good setup for a goal. That's deliberate. That is deliberate. And Curnow gets the chance to set up for the boo-boo-boo-na-na. And I think he's almost gone to kicking it out in the full. No! Why'd you play on? Bruce took it, play on out of bounds. That's not what we want. Flicked out the back, kick off the deck. Gawn's got it. And Gawn's kicked it. After an arm wrestle and a half, Richmond have skipped out to a 17-point lead. Richmond with more numbers around the ball here. They should work it out. Port Adelaide, however, handball inside 50. He's chipped it up forward. He has found Dom Tyson again, who will have the last score of the game. He's kicked a goal. I thought that hit the post. But ladies and gentlemen, Richmond back on the winner's table. An absolute arm wrestle for most of that game, but Richmond in the last quarter standing up. Getting Dusty on was prudent, because that goal from 50 was huge. Soak it up, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see if the game's learnt who to give best on ground to, because personally I feel Dustin Martin best on, but I reckon you watch Port Adelaide get all 3 votes here and absolutely screw me. However, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you for joining me as always. If you have been enjoying the fantasy series, as I said, look at that. How did Eddie Betts get on there? Or Bontempelli? Bontempelli did bugger all. Leave a like on the video if you have been enjoying it, ladies and gentlemen. It goes a long way to supporting myself in this channel, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. If you're new to the channel, plenty of other content to check out. I urge you to do so. If you enjoy what I'm throwing down, hit that subscribe button. Pledge your allegiance to the Godzilla Nation. Dustin Martin should have been best on with Josh Caddy. Surely. Matt Rosa stiff to miss out as well. All my social media links are down below. Be sure to check out each and every one of those, including my new Discord. Be sure to join that, because that's where I want the Godzilla Nation to grow outside of YouTube. Hit that notification bell before you leave so you get notified every single time a brand new video goes down. If you want to see more AFL Evolution, different things, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.